My name is Peter Jeffrey. I'm the Business Development Manager for the City of Greater Bendigo, and I sit within the Economic Development Unit. It's common knowledge for the Economic Development Unit that our gross economy output is $10.7 billion a year. That's basically the revenue raised by every business within the City of Greater Bendigo for a one-year period. It's quite a figure. We also know that within the Economic Development Unit that the smaller businesses make up the majority of this. And what this means is we have a tremendously diverse and quite a stable bubbling economy, which is great. We know, in my opinion anyway, that being a small business owner is not easy. It has its challenges. It's also very rewarding and can be extremely rewarding. But ultimately, as a small business owner, it is a tough slog. So I'd like to think by watching this series, you'll be able to gain a few golden moments of insight into how to make your business a great business. I'd like to commend the businesses that have been involved in this series for being brave to share their ideas and their stories, but also being extremely generous with their time. It's extremely valuable and reflective of a vibrant business community that can support each other by sharing this sort of knowledge. So I'd like you to listen to the stories being told. You'll often find there's a common message of passion that's quite obvious throughout the series, but also reflects what it takes for a business to go from good to great. You'll also hear some practical examples of what has made a successful business. And I'd like you to consider, of course not every business is the same, but at least take some of these stories to see what can be adapted into your business story.
My name's Lisa Smith and I'm the owner of Make Your House a Home in Bendigo. We have a three-prong attack with our business. We have an online website where we have an e-commerce ability to sell online all around Australia. We offer an interior design service where I have staff members go out into people's houses and advise them how to make their house a home. This all runs from a retail showroom of about 1,200 square metres on the main street into Bendigo.
Design Expert started in 2008 and its core focus was to develop websites. From there we've grown to online strategy, so getting you ranked in Google, doing some social media, email marketing, those sort of things. So Design Experts work with businesses to take them from, I want a website, where do I start, to developing a full online strategy and growing their business.
So I'm Michelle and this is Katie, and we opened ESE Consulting in February 2004. We both worked for recruitment companies in Melbourne, and I moved back to Bendigo and worked in Bendigo for an amount of time. And we saw a gap in the market for a really quality, open and honest recruitment and HR service.
We provide both temporary and permanent recruitment services. So on the permanent side, we recruit people from the factory, from a factory environment to office administration work, up to senior exec and CEO positions.
I started work as an apprentice carpenter back in the day. Did that for 10 years or so, then started my own construction business in a pretty small way when I first started. Liked running my own business. I think I'd find it very hard to go back to not having my own business now. From that construction business we bought some properties, did a bit of property development. Through that we kept some of those properties and we set up an accommodation business. So now we also have an accommodation business called Alloa, which we short and long-term furnished apartments, that style of accommodation, all CBD, typically in period buildings. So that's another one of the businesses that we conduct. Another one that's come from us being in the building game was the wine bank in View Street. We liked the building there. We had to find a use for the building to purchase the building, so we purchased the building with the current use that people know the wine bank to be.
My name's Claire Fountain and I run my own business called Sorted for Life, and I've been running it since 2000. Prior to that I've always worked with small businesses since I graduated from university, and I find that small business owners they often have a technical skill or they have a passion for something, but they often don't have the business administration skills to go with that. So I go in and work with business owners on setting up their business administration systems. So that might be helping them with their time management, helping them with their profitability and their productivity. I go in and do consulting with them, but I also do training and coaching.
My name's Michael McKern. We run a company called Cornerstore in Victoria Street, Eagle Hawk. Employs about 40 people, and it services the big builders in Victoria with all their steel requirements, structural steel, lintels, T-bars, on-site welding, cranes, all those sort of bits and pieces that hold the house together, mate. So that's what we're doing all the time.